What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Now, we all heard about the viral story of 7-year-old Jamal White who was kidnapped and held for ransom. And the moment the video went viral, everybody began speculating. Everybody spoke on what they think happened. And many people was left wondering who the hell kidnapped this 7-year-old boy and what was the motive? And those are very fair questions to ask, but I want to focus on the facts. I want to pay attention to the details. I want to actually have an honest conversation about this story because many people is not. Everybody's emotional. Most people is not thinking rationally, and most people is overlooking the facts, and most people is overlooking the evidence. So let's start from the beginning. We all seen the video of 7-year-old Jamal White riding his bike, doing what kids do. He's on the sidewalk, he's in a safe environment, and we see that it's a white Jeep Renegade trailing behind him. We hear the screams off camera, and we hear the white Jeep Renegade speeds off. Now, once that video went viral, everybody began sharing it. Everybody began talking about it. Everybody began chastising the parents who would let their 7-year-old boy outside by himself. Who would take a 7-year-old boy? This is crazy. Meanwhile, I was doing my own research. I was looking right at the parents. I was focused on them. I found the mom Facebook page. I was looking through her photos. I found the dad Facebook page. I was looking through his photos, and he like a street dude. He taking photos with stacks of money. He got jewelry. He's very flamboyant. And the moment I seen that, I was like, this is not good. I'm not trying to stereotype him. I'm not trying to cast aspersions on him. But if you got jewelry, you got money, that might be a motive for somebody to take your kid and hold him for ransom. That's all I'm saying. And once the dad went viral, once his lifestyle was put out there, many people started pointing the finger at him. Many people was saying, this dad kind of shady. We're not saying he's directly involved with the child kidnapping, but he may be the reason why. I'm going to play you guys this video, and we're going to come back and break it down some more. Let's go.
7-year-old Jamal White was last seen riding his bike down the street, when all of a sudden what looks like a Jeep Renegade was seen making a U-turn and then following him in his direction. The abduction wasn't caught on camera, but you can hear the screams in the background.
Y'all see that? That was the first video that was uploaded to the internet. We hear the child screaming for his daddy. We hear him screaming for mama. And we look at it, it's in broad daylight. That's an act of desperation. So everybody became interested in this case. Everybody was sharing it. It was an Amber Alert issued. Everybody was speaking about it. It's national news at this point, right? The story gets crazier because now everybody's holding these search parties. Everybody joining in on the family help to help them look for Jamal White. The dad twin brother ended up getting arrested because he shot at a vehicle during the search party. I was like, what kind of shit is this? Right? So if that's not crazy enough, your nephew has been kidnapped. We don't know where he at. People are showing up to your area for a search party. You get so paranoid, you get so scared that it's a vehicle driving by, you come running out the damn house firing shots at the vehicle, and it's a father and his son inside the vehicle. Thank God you didn't hit him, but that tells me a lot about you. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Jamal White is missing. The dad is paranoid. The twin brother is paranoid. He goes as far to shoot at a vehicle during a search party. Them two dudes know something. See, one thing about the streets, one thing when you live that type of lifestyle, it's a never-ending cycle of paranoia. You know what you did. We might not know what you did. The police might not know what you did yet, but you know what you did. They know why that little boy was taken. I don't believe for 1 second this was random. I don't believe for 1 second that somebody just targeted this kid out the blue. I believe the dad and the brother know exactly why that baby was took. And I don't even think the baby was the intended target. I'm gonna just keep it a bean with y'all. You see what I'm saying? So the uncle gets arrested. Everybody's speaking about that, right? And then it's a new angle of the kidnapping that gets released. Because we was under the impression that the kid was just riding along by himself. We all was under the impression that the kid was snatched up, the dad was in the house, the mom was in the house, and the kid was just screaming, "Mommy, Daddy." Nobody witnessed it. We was under that impression. But this new angle of the kidnapping is a major plot twist, and it tells the full story. Let me play you guys this video, and I'm gonna come back and break it down. Y'all know how I do. We just getting started. Let's go.
And breaking news at 5, new video tonight showing the moment someone kidnapped a Milwaukee boy at gunpoint, sparking a statewide Amber Alert over the weekend. He is safe tonight, but friends and family and police spent nearly 24 hours Friday into Saturday searching for 7-year-old Jamal White. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live at the Milwaukee County Jail tonight. And Hannah, police have someone in custody.
Right, Blake, a 25-year-old man is right now in custody here in connection to this abduction, but police tell me he did not act alone.
Now, y'all hear that? They got a 25-year-old man in custody. Police say he did not act alone, and how they know that? Because they got it all on video. Now, many people are saying this guy is the 25-year-old man that kidnapped Jamal White. This is who they say was arrested. 25-year-old Corey Williams, allegedly. And you look at him, he looks sweeter than Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. Lump wrist, mouth turned to the side, he's standing with a little hip. I mean, I'm telling you. So I want to know, what's his connection to the dad? What's his connection to the uncle? We're going to read this article and then we're going to get back to the news story. But this is the 25-year-old that's allegedly arrested for the kidnapping of Jamal White. Let's read it. A suspect has been taken into custody in connection with the abduction of 7-year-old Jamal White, also known as Baby J, who was reported missing on July 11th. Authorities have identified the suspect as Corey Williams. According to the Milwaukee Police Department, Jamal was last seen around 7 p.m. near 61st and Hewlett Streets. Witnesses reported that the child was taken at gunpoint and forced into a white Jeep Renegade by a male suspect dressed in a black hoodie, black face mask, and armed with a handgun. An Amber Alert was issued shortly after his disappearance. It wasn't shortly after. It took on 5. Sorry about that. The Amber Alert wasn't issued shortly after. It took on 5 hours to finally issue that Amber Alert. Let's be honest. Let's continue. Jamal was later located safely on the afternoon of Saturday near 39th and Lloyd Streets. Police confirmed that Williams was found with the child at the time of his recovery. The investigation remains active as police work continue to determine the full extent of Williams' involvement and to identify any additional suspects. That's him. That's a weird looking dude, bro. So let's get back to the news clip.
A terrifying abduction caught on camera. Someone sprinting with 7-year-old Jamal White in their arms, putting him into a white Jeep.
I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, it's like I still can't rest, because who would do something like this?
Now that's where I'm kind of looking at the dad. This is where social media came down hard on the dad. This is where society is saying, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that his dad was actually outside? The moment he seen two dudes run up with the strap, the dad ran away, ran in the house, locked the door, and left his 7-year-old baby to fend for himself. Many people came down hard on the dad. They called him a coward. They said he was a punk. They said he was a sucker. They said you supposed to die for your kids. And I'm calling bull crap on most of y'all. I'ma just be honest. It sounds good. Y'all sound tough. It sounds good to be a hero until you put in that situation. Imagine you outside with your 7-year-old son. You see two masked gunmen rolling up with guns drawn. Your instincts is going to be to run. I know a lot of people won't admit that. A lot of people want to sound tough. No, I would have ran toward them. I would have tried to wrestle the gun away my baby outside. You niggas is cowards. You niggas can't even take an ass whooping half the time. You want to go run and get a strap. So I don't believe you would have just dove in the fire. Man, come on, y'all. Let's just be real. We ain't got to lie about it. I know most of y'all is running. You might get in the house and say, oh, okay. Oh, let me go back out there and try to get them. But your first instincts is run. Come on, y'all. Type of niggas that when two people try to fight you, you run at home. Come on, man. I don't believe that. I'm just being real. I'm not calling you guys no names. If you choose to run, if your child is out there, I hope you come back to get your child. But I think a lot of people is being hard on the father, because I got evidence that most people will run even when their child isn't present. If somebody got a strap and you don't, and your child is right beside you, I got evidence that most dudes will run. Most street dudes at that. We seen what happened to Lil Ronnie, R.I.P. He was at the car wash, a rapper. He was with his daughter. Dude began firing shots. Lil Ronnie ran for the hills. Right? And in this instant, the dad was outside with the kid. He seen two people rolling up with guns. He ran. So I got more evidence that most niggas would run than just run toward the fire. Nah, that ain't happening, bro. And especially you niggas. But let's go.
To a 7-year-old.
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. Two people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house.
Let's stop it right there. Let's stop it, because this is very interesting. This let me know something. When the two gunmen hopped out the car, they immediately ran toward the father. The father was quick. He got away. So that's when the second gunman diverted his attention to his son. Because they knew they couldn't get the father. Okay, we'll take his son instead. That lets me know that the father was the intended target. I think they was planning on taking the father. And I think they were going to hold his ass for ransom. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think. But he ran, locked the doors, so they took his child instead. And I think they underestimated kidnapping. I think they underestimated the world. Anytime you take a child, broad daylight, 7-year-old boy. Oh, the media don't play about that. The world don't play about that. See, if you would have kidnapped the father, you know, he got a 20-second segment on the nightly news. You know, we probably forget about him. You know, this story ain't going viral. 27-year-old man kidnapped. Oh, well, he was involved in. But anytime you take a 7-year-old child, that's when the story goes viral. And I think the kidnappers were way in over their heads. I'm just being real. But let's continue.
The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep. Do you have answers as to why in the world this happened yet?
We don't have any answers, and I feel like that is what is bothering the family a lot. I feel like a lot of us are unsettled.
Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car.
See, now that your son is gone, and now that the kidnappers is gone, you tough now. You want to hit your car. You want to scream, shout. I understand. Nobody likes to see their child get taken. But hey, that's the price you pay when you choose to run. Now, many people are saying, hey, cut. You kind of taking up for the dad. You kind of saying the dad wasn't wrong to run while his child was there. What would you do? What would Cut to the Chase TV do? I'm going to answer that question. If I'm outside with my child, I see two people running up on me with weapons drawn. I don't have a weapon. I'm going to try to get a weapon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running toward them. I'll tell you that. Oh, hell no. I'm not running toward them. Y'all can, and you not neither. I'm just being real. So many people can say what the father did was wrong, but who's to say that the father wasn't going in the house to retrieve a weapon? You get what I'm saying? So we got to be careful, man. Sometimes a video can only tell a part of the story. You don't know what's in his mindset. I ain't got the strap on me. The strap is in the house. Let me run in here and go get it. Hopefully they still outside when I get out here.
That was about 7 p.m. Friday night. The state not issuing an Amber Alert until 5 hours later, around midnight. Eventually, after a harrowing all-day search on Saturday.
They got him, y'all.
Police recovered the boy in a home near 39th and Lloyd around 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 miles away from home.
We literally cannot thank the community enough, because I genuinely feel like if it wasn't for everybody just caring about this 7-year-old boy, we probably would not have found him.
Just a terrifying 24 hours. Hannah, police have yet to reveal a motive.
Right, Blake, and same goes for the relationship, if any, between these suspects and Jamal's family. That family does tell me that Jamal is right now with Child Protective Services as this investigation continues for police. They are hoping to reunite with him soon.
All right, Hannah Hilliard live for us in Milwaukee tonight. Thanks, Hannah.
Now, this is going to be me speculating. I don't have proof of this, but I think the motive is something the dad and the brother is doing. I think it's some illegal activity. I don't want to say they ran off on the plug, but I can see that happening. Think about it. And I think the person who kidnapped Jamal White know the dad, know the brother. So we got to look deeper into what the dad and brother was involved in. It's a reason why Jamal White is with CPS. They don't feel safe bringing them back in the house. They got to sort this situation out. Your son was kidnapped in broad daylight. It looked like they was after you. So the police is not going to give you back your son. Not right now. Because they want to find out what you was involved in. Oh, man, this gonna go down a rabbit hole. This ain't the end of the story. Yes, I'm glad he's safe. I'm glad he's found. But the father and the brother, they going to have to answer to this, man. I'm just being real. Now, the father has been getting criticized. Everybody been speaking on the father, his actions, why he run. Everybody called him a sucker. And the father hopped on Facebook, like they all do, to respond. And this is what the father said. Let me read you guys this. Boom. This is the father Facebook. His name is Jamal785. And this is what he say. He said, hell yeah, I ran. I'm thinking they trying to rob me, not take my damn baby. Y'all slow. We both alive and my baby tried to get away like I taught him. God had us the whole time. Obviously, I did right. My baby's safe. All right, so he said, hey, man, y'all criticizing me running. Y'all calling me a coward. Y'all calling me a sucker. But I taught my kid, and some people roll up on us with weapons drawn. I'm hitting the heels, and you better do the same. So he said he taught his son to fend for himself. Nigga, run, because I'm running too. So, hey, it is what it is. He said he taught his son that. Let's continue to see what else he said. He like, first I set it up, then my brother kidnapped my son. Now I'm wrong for leaving my son. I know effed up. Y'all ain't got to tell me. My son good, though. Y'all wanted to paint every picture of me to be the bad guy. I can't with y'all, but I won with my kid. Remember, this the internet. So, yeah, he popping it. He like, hey, man, y'all can say what y'all want about me. Y'all can say I set it up. Y'all can say my brother set it up. Y'all can say I'm a coward. But one thing still remains the same. My son is safe, so praise God I did the right thing. Okay, pop your stuff then. You know, Then he said, y'all foul as hell painting them crazy ass narratives. Even the police treating me like I'm the bad guy. As long as my baby straight, all that ever mattered. I still ain't seen my baby face to face. Police locked me all day Saturday, questioning me even when I told them everything I knew. All while my baby was still missing. Free top. I don't owe nobody nothing but baby J. So there you have it. He's saying he don't owe nobody nothing. Hey, so it is what it is. So yeah, that was my thoughts about this situation. I think the dad and the brother got some answers. Got some questions that need answers to. And I think they are the reason why the kid was kidnapped. And I think that's the reason why if you involved in the streets, if you knew you doing some illegal activity, you know you fucking over people in the street, hey, you gotta separate yourself from family. Because your kids is at risk, your girl is at risk, your mom, your in-laws is at risk, and it's just not worth it. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel. Leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.